Sometimes you want to give up, but don't, because when you don't, you can find this.
2 people, 2 dogs, and a whole lot of puppy love. Emily Sciarretta has a laugh that's contagious and a smile that can light up a room. The 41-year-old also found the love of her life, 50-year-old Frank Sciarretta.
September 2011?
Yeah. And we went on our first date to an Italian restaurant, and we went to see a dolphin tail. And it was about a month in, and it was just the most amazing, it's just the most amazing experience. He's just an amazing human being. He really is. He's kind and compassionate and thoughtful and loving, and he's actually the most thoughtful person I've ever known. Like, he remembers things from 6 months ago when I can't remember what I ate yesterday.
And the same holds true for Frank.
Say approaching 50, I was beginning to wonder myself. Definitely it was a magical experience to meet her that day. I always had in the back of my mind it would be nicer to meet somebody one day.
And so you saw Emily and tell me about her.
I tell everybody that I was intoxicated by her the first date. And it's the truth.
The 2 met through Canine Companions for Independence out of Medford, an organization that enhances the lives of people with disabilities by providing them with highly trained assistance dogs. Emily was diagnosed with Arnold-Chiari malformation. As a result, her short-term memory isn't all that great, and her long-term memory is virtually non-existent. And Frank was born with a debilitating disorder known as spina bifida, which left him paralyzed from the waist down.
Actually, I was in a nursing home, and a friend of mine came in and said, you have to find out about this CCI, Canine Companions for Independence organization. So I said, what's a CCI and what do I need to do? So I went online and learned all about them. And I knew in my soul that this is what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to get a service dog. I just knew it.
We have each other. We both share a lot of, the days, the things that are tough. The days that are tough are usually tough on both of us. It's the cold weather and the bad weather and things like that, and just the day-to-day activities of having to get through the day and things you have to do. We can share in those experiences together because we both, share in the same problems.
On days when the going gets tough, these pups make things much better. Meet Bastion and Carmel, 2 mixed-breed Labradors who are Frank and Emily's assistance dogs. Thanks to Canine Companions and the dogs themselves, life for Frank and Emily can be made a whole lot easier by doing simple tasks that are tough for the 2 of them. Bastion can open the door and refrigerator and even find Frank's sneakers.
Good boy, give. Come on. Good boy.
And Carmel can pick up dropped items.
Good girl. Good girl, thank you.
Retrieve dog bowls and help Emily by opening her mail.
You could be having the worst day in your life, just a hard day at work, and maybe the weather's terrible, and we'll just be sitting around just eating dinner one time, and they'll just start playing and just be the funniest 2 people, 2 dogs together in the world. It's just hysterical to watch them.
They make you laugh.
That's the one thing. They make you laugh all the time.
Last fall, Emily and Frank got married. Carmel was the flower girl and Bastion the ring bearer. Judy Carey, the woman who introduced the 2, can also be called Cupid.
I had them meet for lunch one day, the 3 of us, and the rest is history.
Sharing vows, kisses, and a honeymoon, they have learned to overcome obstacles together. Even when at first being told no, perseverance has given them the drive to find a better solution.
I'm on certain government programs, his income becomes mine, and they were saying it was a problem that I couldn't marry him without losing my benefits. I did lose one, but I didn't lose all of them.
And as for Bastion and Carmel, they're not always at work. Over the years, they too have learned to play together and have grown to love each other.
They're our fur kids, we call them.
And they keep us going. It's not just about us anymore, it's about them. These dogs, really, they take you out of yourself. And that's why I tell people, if you're a candidate for these dogs, not everybody is, but if you are, they really do, and they have so many studies about that also, that they make you happier. They just bring you out of yourself.
And what's the secret behind it? Frank and Emily say it's a simple one.
Concentrating on the positives in life.
Yes.
Instead of the negatives. I think we're both trying to remind each other of that constantly.
Yes.